Good evening, this is UWS News and I'm This is UWS News and I'm Zuzana Martinkova. On Tuesday, we exclusively reported that a group of self-proclaimed pedophile hunters had confronted a man who had claimed was going to meet an underage girl. The confrontation was filmed and posted on Facebook, and a man has been arrested. Our reporter Morgan Collinet, who broke the story, has this report.
I'm standing in front of Ayr Sheriff Court, where an alleged paedophile is due to be sentenced. Dates are yet to be confirmed. The Wolfpack hunters challenged a man outside Ayr bus station. The group claims he was on his way to meet a girl who he thought was 14 years old. The Wolfpack hunters regularly post live videos of their interactions with people they claim are child abusers. They say they do this in an effort to raise awareness about sexual predators. This man's arrest comes at a time when sexual crime is at an all-time high in South Ayrshire. Sex offences have surged by 40%.
Joining us in studio with more in this exclusive ongoing story, our reporter Morgan Collinet. So hi Morgan, tell us more about these hunter packs.
Hi Sue. So this group was actually created earlier this year by victims of sexual abuse, and they say they want to fight back against what they call the epidemic of child abuse in the UK. They pose as young girls online in online chat rooms and arrange a meeting time and place when the conversation turns sexual.
Are these confrontations filmed?
Yeah, so in order to receive more attention, the group has taken to live streaming the confrontations on social media platforms like Facebook.
So now we know this man has been arrested after this video was aired. What else do we know?
Well, unfortunately, not much information is available yet, as the court date is yet to be announced. Until the suspect has been charged, data protection and criminal justice laws do not allow for police to divulge much information to the public. We went to Ayr police station as well as Ayr Sheriff Court, and we're not able to get access to any information regarding this case.
Mm-hmm. These vigilante groups are quite controversial, are they not?
Well, the comments on these guys' Facebook group are pretty split. A lot of people seem to be happy that the matters are being taken into the public's own hands, but others believe it should be left up to the police. Police Scotland themselves have stated that it is better for members of the public to raise their concerns with them rather than take actions themselves.
Thank you, Morgan. The UWS Freshers Fair kicked off this morning. The event attracted hundreds of students, tempted by free pizza and a lot more. Our reporter Fiona Mackey was there for us.
University of the West of Scotland's Fresher Fair is underway in Ayr today. Located in the main atrium, students can sign up to sports or societies or even help themselves to some free pizza. University departments and student officers are also on hand to give new advice to students. I spoke to Natalie Price about working at the fair. What's your stall today?
It's for Fury's nightclub in Ayr.
What are you doing? Are you handing things out or anything?
We've got lots of freebies. We've got a competition running to win a free booth. We're advertising MTV's coming in October to film Fury's nightclub, and lots of freebies given out.
Oh wow! And is this your first time working at the fair?
It's my first time working here, yeah.
Yeah, are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been a really busy morning and lots of people's interested in the competition.
Oh, that's good. So you've got a lot of people coming today?
Yeah, lots of freebies are away already.
Is this your first time organising an event?
So I've only recently been elected as campus officer for SRUC, so this is our first freshers event. This is the first event that I've ever organised for it.
Did you have any struggles or anything when you were organising?
I found getting people interested was quite easy, but coming up to the event, people would kind of either pull out or other people would come in, so that got a little bit stressful, but it seems to have worked out on the day. So
are you happy with the turnout today?
Yeah, we've had quite a good turnout. It's quite even, which is quite good, and we've had lots of stalls and they seem to be quite interactive and stuff with students. So
are you expecting any more students to come in today?
Yes, so we have all our students registering today and over different parts of the day. So there's quite an even spread, so we're still waiting on a lot of our agriculture students to come down.
Is this your first Freshers Fair?
No, that's my fourth Freshers Fair. This is my fourth time at SRUC Freshers Fair.
Okay. And what are you enjoying the most about it so far?
Probably meeting everybody, like seeing everything, and like probably freebies as well.
Yeah, is there any of the freebies particularly that you like?
Drinking some sweets and food. Can't wait for the pizza to arrive.
The Freshers' Fair has generated a good turnout today, proving to be a success for first-time organiser Charlotte Mortimer. With its success, UWS will have a new fun year for students. Fiona Mackey, UWS News, Ayr.
Glasgow is getting ready to host the Pro-Independence Hope or Fear rally tomorrow. Hundreds of people of all ages are expected to gather in George Square for this annual event. They will be joined by pro-Indy politicians from across the political spectrum. Our reporter, Fedi, is here to give us more details. Hi, Fedi.
So, Hope Over Fear rally is an annual pro-independence rally that's organized by the Socialist Campaign for Independent Scotland. It's going to be happening for the 6th time and will be held tomorrow in George Square from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The organizers say that they want to send a clear message to the Scottish government that people are behind them and that this time it's going to be yes. The rally is led by former Scottish Socialist Party MSP Tommy Sheridan, and he will be probably given an opening speech, and he will be joined by other political figures, including SNP MSPs Alex Nail, Sandra White, Gil Patterson, and Colin Beattie.
See, speaking of Tommy Sheridan, there's been a Twitter row about a screening of a Braveheart movie. What happened?
Yeah, so Braveheart movie is going to be broadcast tomorrow in the middle of George Square at 10 a.m. Ahead of the rally. There has been a controversy because some people criticized Sheridan over this decision. They thought that the movie contained violent scenes and it shouldn't be broadcast. Other people argued that people are not interested in knowing what happened 700 years ago. Yeah. So Sheridan responded by saying that it is important to know the national history and that the movie inspired him to know more about the Scottish history.
Mm-hmm. Do you think another independence referendum is likely to happen?
Well, there is actually a possibility of this happening, especially if no deal with the European Union is reached before the 29th of March deadline. There's a report that was released by the Scottish government that said that the Scottish economy will be hit by a loss of around £13 billion a year in case of a no-deal Brexit. And also Nicola Sturgeon said that she will decide later this year if she is going to use the mandate again. So there are the tools, political and legal tools, to drive a second referendum. And to me, the question is the question is not if the referendum is going to happen, but when it is going to happen.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Fedi.
Thank you.
That's all from us here at UWS News. Take care and have a nice weekend.